Hello aspirants, in this video we will be discussing the new concept, that is coding and decoding new pattern which was asked for the SBI clerk mains examination. So let's start the video. Coding and decoding new pattern. So we'll solve the question and it's very easy. If you understand this, it's very easy. There is just we have to follow some steps, that's it. So let's go through the direction. There are two rows. So here two rows have been given. This is row 1 and this is row 2. So row 1 consists of 4 numbers and row 2 also consists of 4 numbers. You have to find the resultant of these two rows. So we have to find the resultant of a particular row. We need to follow the following steps. This is what is being given. So you have to find the addition of resultant of both the rows. So from row 1 you will get one result. From row 2 you will get other result. You have to add these two numbers and you have to mark the answer. So to get those numbers we have to follow some step depending on the condition. So first of all, don't go through all these steps. So depending on the condition, just have a look at it, or else don't go through all these steps. It's a wastage of time. So first of all, you have from row 1 you have 22 followed by 2. So if you look at it, that is an even number followed by an even number. So look at which step is having that condition. First one, even number followed by odd. No need to look at it. Odd, even, no. Odd, square, no. Even, even. Yes, that is satisfying our condition. So what is our condition? If an even number is followed by another even number, then the resultant will be the division of both the numbers. So you have to divide 22 divided by 2, that is 11. So from these two you have got a single value as output. That is, the first step we will be doing in row 1, we will follow the step 4 and we will get 11. Now row 1 becomes in this way. Row 1 becomes in this way. How? 11, 4, 5. Now you can see an odd number followed by an even number. Where is it? Here you have odd number followed by an even number but not a square number. But we have a square number, 11 followed by a square number. So that is in which condition? If an odd number is followed by a square number but not an odd number, then the resultant will be the difference of both the steps. Now if you apply here step 4 and here if we apply step 3, what we will get resultant of first row? We will get 11 minus 4, that is 7 and 5. Now we are left with 7 and 5. From there we will come to one value. So odd number followed by an odd number. Where is it? If you follow step 5, odd number followed by another odd number, then the resultant will be the highest among the numbers. So which is highest among 7 and 5? 7 is the highest one. So the resultant of row 1 is 7. In the same way, it's very easy. Question seems to be lengthy, but it's very easy logic. So you can easily score mark, and this was asked for your SBI clerk mains examination. So now if you see the next number 50 followed by 50. 50 means it's an even number. Even number followed by an odd number. So even number followed by an odd number. Then the resultant will be the addition of both the numbers. So in row 2 you have, if you add these two, if you follow step 1, if you add these two you will get 55. Then 2, then 10. So next if you do the next operation for row 2, 55, odd number followed by an even number but not a square, then the resultant will be the multiplication of both the numbers. So what you are going to get? Multiply. If you multiply it, how much you are going to get? 55 into 2. 55 into 2 means you are going to get 1110. 1110, 10. Now if again you will do operation 1110, even number followed by another even number, then the resultant will be the division of both the numbers. So you have to divide 1110 divided by 10, you will get 11. So 11 is the resultant of row 2. It's very easy. Now what you have to do, what they have asked, what is the addition of resultant of both the rows? Addition of resultant of both the rows. From row 1 we got 7 as the answer. From row 2 we got 11 as the answer. So the resultant is nothing but 7 plus 11, 18. That's it. Very easy. Only the thing what you have to just do is, just you have to see which condition is being satisfied. Depending on that, you have to choose the step and you have to just calculate the resultant. That's it. So, one question direction and you will be having 5 sub questions. So, the next one, you have to find the multiplication of resultant of both the rows. So, first of all, if you have a look at these numbers in row 1 and row 2, even number followed by a even number condition. So, where it is been satisfied, let us see, even number followed by another even number, then the resultant will be the division of both. So, fourth step, even number is 4. So, you have to divide first row, you have to divide 16 divided by 8, you are going to get 2, 19, 25 as first row. So, 2, 19, 25. Now, again if you make the resultant even number followed by an odd number. So, even number, if an odd number is followed by another odd and if an even number is first condition, even number is followed by odd number, then the resultant will be the addition of both numbers. So, we have to follow next step 1. If you follow step 1, what you have to do? Resultant will be the addition of both. So, 19 plus 2, 21 and 25, 21 and 25. So, you have odd number followed by an square number but not an odd number, but this is an odd number. So, odd number is followed by another odd number, then the resultant will be the highest among the numbers. So, you have to choose, now you are left with here, now you have to choose step 5 because here also you are having odd number, here also you are having odd number, here odd followed by even, no. So, here odd number followed by a square number but not an odd number. So, here we have a square number but it is not an even number, it is an odd number. But here you should not follow this condition but not an odd number. But this is an odd number. So, you have to follow here step 5. So, if you follow step 5, row 1 becomes, so you have to take the highest among the both, 21, 25, 25 is the highest. So, resultant of first row you are getting answer as 25. Now, you have to do it for the second row also. Second row, even number followed by an even number. Which condition? So, even number followed by another even, then the resultant will be the division of both the numbers. So, if you take row 2, so division of both the numbers, step 4 if you follow here, 30 divided by 6, you are going to get 5, 4, 25. Now, odd number followed by a square but not an odd number. So, here if you follow step 3, you are going to get in step 2, in row 2 becomes, then the resultant will be the difference of both 5 minus 4, 1 and 25. Now, you have odd number followed by another odd number, then the resultant will be the highest among the number because you have odd number followed by another odd number. So, which all steps can be followed? Here odd even, so you have to skip that step. So, next what is there? Odd number is followed by square number but not an odd, but this is odd. So, you have to follow here step 5. So, you have to choose the highest number. So, 125 which is the highest 25. So, from row 2 also resultant value you have got it as 25. So, what you have to do, what is the multiplication of resultant of both the rows? So, multiplication of resultant of both the rows is nothing but 25 into 25, 625. So, option B is the answer. It is very easy. Since I am explaining you, it is taking time, or else you can easily score 5 out of 5. So, here also I got 18 as the answer. You can mark 18. So, next one, third one. So, if you do it in this manner, first one, here also row 1 you are going to get even number followed by an even number. So, even followed by another, then the resultant will be the division. So, 12 divided by 6 you are going to get 2 and 9. Now, odd even number followed by an odd number, even number followed by odd one, then the resultant will be the addition of both the numbers. So, if you follow step 1, you are going to get 9 plus 2, resultant of first row as 11. Now, if you see row 2, so odd number followed by another odd number, odd number followed by another odd, where is it? Square number but not, but this is an odd number. So, odd number followed by an even number but not the square number. So, you have odd number followed by another odd number, then the resultant will be the highest number among the number, 3, 9 which is highest 9 and 23. So, 9, 23 again you have odd number followed by another odd number, highest will be the resultant. So, again if you follow step per 5, you will get 23. So now you have 23. Now what they have said us to do, what is the difference of the resultant of both row? So from row 1 I have got 11, row 2 I have got 23. So resultant is nothing but 23 minus 11, 12. So it's very easy, option C, 12. So next one, what is the resultant of first row? If x is the resultant of second row, you are connecting. So how you will do? 16, 4. So if an even number followed by another even number, then the resultant will be the division. Even, odd, everything is there. So you have to follow first row step. In first row you have to follow step number 4. If you follow step 4, 16 divided by step 4. If you divide it 16 divided by 4, you are going to get 4 and x. In row 2, odd number followed by a square number but not an odd number, then the resultant will be the difference of both the numbers. So what you have to do here, we have to follow step 3. So 36 minus 15. 36 minus 15 is 21 followed by 8. So odd number followed by even number. So odd number followed by an even number but not the square, then the resultant will be the multiplication of both the numbers. So if you multiply, that is going to be the resultant. That means step 2, if you follow, how much you are going to get? Means you are going to get 168. 168. So what they are asking, what is the resultant of first row if x is the resultant of second row? So resultant of second row is 168. So x value is nothing but you have to substitute here 168. So what is the resultant of first row? So resultant of first row, how you can find? First row is 4 and 168. So even number followed by another even number, then the resultant will be the division of both the numbers. Since greater number should be divided by the smaller number. So if you divide 168, that is the x value, divided by 4, you are going to get 42 as the answer. So option A, 42 you will get. So it's very easy, just you have to follow the condition and just which step has to be chosen. So next one, what is the half of the sum of resultant of both the rows? What is the half of the sum of resultant? So first of all, row 1 you have to find resultant, even number followed by an even number, even followed by another even, then the resultant will be the division. So you have to divide 12 divided by 2, you will get 6, 3, 8. So even number followed by an odd, then the resultant will be the addition of both the numbers. You have to add. So row 1 you are going to get 9 and 8. Now you have odd number followed by even number. So you have odd number, where is odd number followed by even but not the square, then the resultant will be the multiplication of both the numbers. So if you multiply it, you will get 72 as the resultant of first row. Now second one, second row, if you look at it, even number followed by an odd number. So you have even followed by an odd, then the resultant is the addition of both the numbers. So you have to add both the numbers. 18 plus 7 means you are going to get 25, 4 and 2. So odd number followed by an even number, odd number followed by a square number but not the odd, then it will be the difference of both the numbers. So 25 minus 4, here you have to follow step 3. So 25 minus 4, you are going to get 21 and 21 and 2. So odd number followed by another even number, even but not the square, then the resultant will be the multiplication of both the 21 into 2, you are going to get 42. So here resultant is 42. What they have asked us to do, what is the half of the sum of resultant of both? If you add, you will get the resultant sum. You are finding the sum of both, you are going to get 4, 11, 1, 1, 4 and you have to take the half of that. If you take the half of that, you are going to get 57. 57. So this is all about the new concept. Like you cannot say it's conditional coding. This is not a conditional coding. It's a new pattern of input output because some steps are being given. So depending on the step condition on the row, what condition you have to apply, depending on that you have to choose the step and this was an easy pattern, means very easily you can score 5 marks. There is nothing difficulty in doing this thing, just you should follow what steps has to be done depending on the condition. So that's all. Thank you.